Hello everyone, Granola Biscuit here. In this video, I'll be talking about swearing. The video game in the background is Minecraft, and I'll be playing with my friend Shadow Kronos. He changed his username, and he was playing with me in the last video too. I hope you guys can enjoy this video and the gameplay, and maybe relate to the story too. I'll see you guys throughout this video, but this is post-editing me. Later, in my videos, I do not swear. My goal is to keep the videos family friendly. That is pretty hard when doing gameplay videos. In those videos, the characters may swear or the subtitles may have a bad word. Even with that fact, I do not blur the words. The reason for that is because if you're watching the gameplay, you can expect to see swear words. I also mark most of my videos not for kids, just to be sure. Now, let me tell you the story about the first time I said my first ever swear word at someone. It started in elementary school. I won't say what grade it was, but you can theorize if you want. I was watching YouTube on the TV. I decided I was tired of watching Minecraft for the day, and I wanted to see another game being played. I had seen this game on YouTube before, and I got a lot of views in most channels. So, I went to a popular channel called Markiplier. The game being watched is called Subnautica. Speaking of Subnautica, did you know that I made a series that I may have quit? This series is pretty good, and I give some tips. The first 2 episodes are on the Fire Gaming channel. Back to the topic. I was watching the video, and my parents were watching with me. They were discussing the game with me, and I was trying to understand what a Leviathan was. I think at this moment in the video, Markiplier was near a ghost Leviathan and started swearing. I didn't know what he was saying, so I was ignoring it and being amazed at the game. My parents, wanting to keep me clean, told me to stop the video and play something else. I was confused, but I kept watching. My parents then turned off the TV. I was pretty annoyed at this point, so I asked why. They then went to tell me that they were saying words you should never say. I asked what words they were, but they didn't tell me. I went to my room and opened my laptop. I searched up what words you should never say. That told me not to say bad words. What were bad words? I searched that up too. I then had gotten full knowledge of the words I should never say. I felt like a demigod. The amount of powers in my hand could rival anyone. I truly believed as a kid that words had more power than violence. Teachers always said that, so it had to be true. With these new words, the power in my hands was extraordinary. I decided that I would be a good demigod and not use these words as my parents said not to. I was so confident in myself that I wouldn't, but in the very next day, I had a slip up. That will be the main story. All this exposition was during the weekend. The next day was school, and since it was elementary school, we didn't change periods. My teacher had given each table in the group a group project. While continuing my part of the project, I was also roughhousing around my friend, who was in the table. Let's give some background on what was happening in the class. My teacher was taking questions from other students about the project. It was one of the fun days where you're supposed to stay on task, but can still get sidetracked if you're under the sound limit. Normally, these are the fun days. Now this leads to a girl. Now this girl was someone I was on good terms with. I was with good terms with everyone in the class, in fact. This girl for some reason decided to be a snitch. I myself don't care if someone is a snitch, nor if they snitched me out. But for some reason, this one incident made me so agitated. I feel this may be because they were about to snitch me out for doing something that everyone else was doing in the class. Almost thinking that I had become a needle found immediately in a bunch of hay. I didn't know what I was thinking, but I had said to her, "Don't be an F word." As soon as those words left my mouth, instant regret filled me. I knew that I was screwed. My life flashing before my eyes, I could almost understand what she was saying to the teacher. She got up from her chair and started heading for the door. Before fully exiting, she used her fingers to ask me to come. Wanting to run away, I walked towards her. She then closed the door. As she started to talk, the sunny day became full of clouds, and the hallway only her voice and my voice was there. I was pretty sure it was raining too. A fitting weather to this time, I guess. She then asked me what happened. I told her that I wasn't sure. She then told me that I had called the girl the F word. I was on the verge of tears. Back then I was pretty sensitive. An adult shouting at me would immediately send me to tears. Luckily, I was able not to cry. I then told her that she was tattletelling on me for roughhousing my friends. She told me the rules about touching and what I did was wrong. I then went into the class. 10 minutes of ranting from the teacher had passed. As I walked through the classroom, the students looked at me with curiosity. I was given a task by the teacher. She had asked me to make a letter to my parents about what I did and get their signature. And then I started to write this letter. I was pretty stupid back then, so I didn't know what to write. I wrote how all the things I loved should be removed. I felt as if my whole school career ended. From that one incident, I felt all that. Whenever I think about that, I feel so stupid about it. The teacher then read my letter and told me to rewrite it. She said most of the things were unnecessary. I was quite pissed about this as I thought the letter was pretty good. But now that I think about it, she was right. I then wrote about how I can improve. Soon, school ended and I biked home. Most of the day went like usual. I finished my homework and ate my food like normal. This was probably a miracle, but this miracle had luckily saved me from whatever would have happened if it was found out. I likely would have lost access to the Wii, but as a gamer, that would have hurt a lot. So, my dad was about to go to sleep. I had asked him to sign something. I had not turned on the light as it wasn't near the switch. He asked what it was. I said it was a form for science and to sign at this area. My dad, wanting to sleep, did it. He likely knew it wasn't anything bad, so he signed. I quickly stored it away so he wouldn't be able to find it when he wakes up, wondering what it was. After storing it away, I walked away with the happiest smile ever. I felt as if I was doing a heist. It was amazing. The next day, I gave this letter to my teacher and felt great. My friends the next day asked what it was. I told them that it was because I sweared. They started laughing. My stupid butt thought they may not want to be friends with me anymore, but they started to talk about swears in front of me. I feel because of this incident, I am more easily able to talk with my friends and understand the power of swear words. I luckily have never sweared in front of my teachers after that. Well, that brings me to the end of the story. Thank you for watching. Well, since it's obligatory, only a small percentage of my subscribers are actually subscribed. I would like to thank you guys for the amount of support I got on the 100 subscribers special. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it and gave me a lot of advice about what I should do with this channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I know since this video is still halfway long, that there's still more to be seen and more to be done. So, I'm gonna end my commentary here. Like usual in most of my commentary videos, I leave the end with music so you guys can enjoy what happens in the end. I'm sorry for what happens at the end, but I hope you guys can understand and still be happy about what happens at the end. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't hesitate to call on me for anything. Like you said, a human being, I'm going to make you take that chance. Things have been different for me ever since I met Hildy. I've never met anyone quite like her before.